Welcome back, everybody. This is the Higher Heart Warrior channel. Today we're going to be doing a pick a card reading for you from primarily the mermaids. I wanted to go with water elements because of the harvest moon, the full moon eclipse in the sign of Pisces, which is a water sign. Water signs are Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. So, yep, that's what we're gonna do. So let's do it. Messages. Okay. These are going to be messages for the upcoming week, for the next week. Okay. It's going to be a little bit of a shorter reading this week. Just some quick guidance. I'll be showing you the this card for you to better choose your pile. You could also choose your pile based on, you know, just sitting here looking at them and then taking a deep breath, and whatever number, 1, 2, or 3 pops into your head, that's the pile you go with. Just whatever works for you. So for pile number 1, we have the number 143 with preparation. Pile number 2, we have the number 333 with potential. And then for pile number 3, we have the number 1919 with transformation. So we are gonna jump right into it. Okay, pile number 1. We have the number 143 with preparation. There's an affirmation on here for you. You can't really see it. I'll just do it like that. Then maybe you can zoom in or screenshot if you like. I will read it still, but so 143. Okay, so this just popped into my head, but there's this Korean band called Stray Kids, and they have a song called Case 143, which 143 stands for I love you. So maybe you like Korean music. I think that's just so funny. Okay, anyway. It says, life is filled with phases. The whisper is telling you to prepare for the unexpected and allow change to pass through with a sense of peace. Financial and creative changes are upon you. And the affirmation would be, my dreams and desires are coming to fruition, bringing change that I welcome with an open heart and mind. Also, I apologize if my voice is a little low, but I'm getting over a little bit of a, I don't even know what it was. So bear with me. Your mermaid message is healing. I wasn't going to mention anything about my throat. I was just going to let it go, but then, you know, popped into my head. I'm like, oh, maybe they'll notice my voice is different, but maybe you're going through something with your voice that needs healing. That could be a message for some of you. But then also looking at the imagery on this card, there's a group of mermaids and they're all holding hands with their heads tilted up to the sun, but the sun is kind of streaking through the clouds. So I interpret that to mean that you may be going through a healing period right now where it's not like it's completely sunny outside. It's just streaks of sunshine. And, you know, that does happen on our healing journeys. Like, it's not always rainbows and sunshine. But in order for a rainbow to appear, there has to be moisture in the air, which means there has to be rain. So just know that on your healing journey, even if right now it only seems like streaks are coming through, there will be sunny days again. It's a process, healing. It's a spiral. It's, you know, it's not linear. So, yeah. This setup. Okay. Then we have the Nine of Cups. I kind of like that. If I'm not mistaken, that has to do with like, well, just based off the imagery, like she's holding onto these jellyfish. There's 9, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there's 9 jellyfish. And she's looking at them longingly, like, hopefully. So maybe that's a message for you, is that, because the Nine of Cups is right before the Ten of Cups, and the Ten of Cups is like the happy fulfillment, happy life, happy family. So you're on your way towards that fulfillment, that happiness, that wish fulfillment. That might even be the meaning of this card. So we got the Nine of Cups and meditate. Pile 1, you may not want to hear it. I laughed because this card, it's not part of the traditional tarot card deck, but in this deck, this is one of the cards, and I took it out when I was doing my own reading, when I used this deck, and I just put it back in. So this is like specifically for you, pile number 1. You need to meditate. You need to find a way to meditate. Even if it's for 30 seconds, even if you start off small. And meditation isn't necessarily about like completely quieting your mind either. It's a muscle. Like you have to start, that's why I said start off with like 30 seconds of meditation, because, you know, gurus don't become gurus overnight. It's a journey, just like the healing journey. It requires preparation. It requires baby steps. That's what preparation is. Taking the steps towards a goal. It doesn't happen in one step. It takes multiple steps. You need to prepare. So for you, pile number 1, I feel like your message is to prepare by meditating. Maybe somebody's even told you to meditate and you rolled your eyes like, psh, who's that for? I heard that's for the weak. It's like, no. It can be very helpful. Changed my life. It changed my life. That's why I recommend it so much, because honestly, when you meditate, at least in my experience, I was able to slow down enough to witness the thoughts passing by. And by being able to witness those thoughts passing by, I was able to see which thoughts were critical and harmful towards myself, and which thoughts weren't. And then I was able to gauge, like, okay, which is there more of, harmful or helpful? And by being able to gauge that, I then was able to put focus on, okay, it doesn't help me to have these critical thoughts, so how about we start to switch them, you know? So maybe that's why this message is coming out for you, Pile 1. Balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. And I just mentioned self-critical thoughts. Pile 1, I feel like for you, part of your healing, in order to get to this wish fulfillment, you'd be able to get to it a lot faster by loving yourself, telling yourself you love yourself, and being less judgmental of yourself. And then we have, true manifesting is about receiving what is of the highest good for all. So maybe you're trying to manifest your wishes. And in order to do so, it's not just about what you can do for other people. It's not just about how you can love other people. It's about how you can love yourself. I don't know about that. Maybe that's for some of you. I'm going to get you another one of these because it feels like that's not for all of you. That little message. All right, this is an affirmation card for pile number 1. I am kind and loving toward others while creating clear boundaries that protect my good feeling emotions. Okay, so maybe this was for all of you, pile 1. Excuse me. Excuse me. So pile 1, right. Good feeling emotions. Our thoughts become our emotions. They influence our emotions, which is why meditation came out for you. Because I feel like there is a sense of peace that you need to be at with yourself. And that includes prioritizing your peace of mind. So pile 1, finding that balance, taking the baby steps to prepare yourself for the wish fulfillment that you have coming in. I am going to also check here just because, and I am going to read here too. How long we got? We're going to... A woman floats weightless, so it's dreams coming true, happiness, fulfillment, and pleasure are the keywords. And yeah, this is the wish card. Let's see if you can see that clearly. The daggone light. 9 of Cups is right there. If you want to screenshot that. I didn't mention, this is the Tarot of the Water deck. And for the healing card, we're gonna go... Set aside the time for self-healing. Welcome and allow healing energy to flow into your life, or share your healing energy with others. Let's see, there we go. I'm not sure if you want to screenshot it, but there you go. And then we have balance. Right past it. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. And then this is what this one says. So pile number one, I think your messages for this upcoming full moon eclipse is to prepare for your dreams to come true. By taking that time to meditate, to improve your meditation if you already do meditate, to maintain a sense of balance without judgment, and make the preparations necessary for your dreams and desires to come into fruition. So that's what I have for you, pile number one, in case you wanted to see this one. This is the Colette, what? Stop it. This is the Super Attractor affirmation deck by Gabrielle Bernstein. She's got some good ones. So, and then while I was reading before, this was at the bottom of the deck. Maybe this is a mantra or an affirmation you can use. That's what I have for you this week, pile number one. Thank you for being here. I hope this was a little bit helpful for your week to come. Also, I just heard your hard work has been paying off, even if you can't see it. So, don't give up. Like, these mer people aren't giving up. They're taking in what little sunshine they can see right now, with the faith and understanding that more sunshine will be coming in the future, because nothing is permanent. Nothing is permanent. Pile one. Thank you for joining me, and I will speak to you next week. Okie dokie. Moving on to pile number two. Pile number two, we have 333, which adds up to a 9. And then the keyword is potential. Your chance to reach your highest of potentials is here. Perseverance has gotten you to where you are. You've been through so much, and this guidance is here to show you that you are exactly where you need to be. Your affirmation is, my potential is infinite. I use my strength as my ally to pursue my highest good. Also, when I was reading this just now, I heard tiger's eye, because perseverance, tiger's eye looks like this. So maybe working with this will be helpful for you. It does help with perseverance. Memories, okay. Oh, she looks kind of tied up in the past. Maybe you're pile number two, I feel like, just based off these two cards, for some of you, you may be holding yourself back from fulfilling your fullest potential by staying stuck in the past. Reliving past glory days or memories maybe that aren't so fond, and then you're getting stuck in that emotional state. But the thing is that you've made it. You're like, the number 9 is right before the 10. The 10 is completion. It's right before 0, which is a new beginning. So, Pal 2, like, you do have unlimited potential. I feel like you just need to remember that. Because you've come so far, you've overcome so much. And you're strong as hell. Don't allow yourself to get stuck in rumination about the past. And then we have the Lovers. Okay, didn't expect that. Okay, interesting. Death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. Okie dokie. Wanting more for others puts me into an energy of abundance. Right, so I am a little confused. I mean, I'm not. I just, okay, so it's actually making more sense. Pile 2, for some of you, there is a new love interest who you can see potential with that you can see potential with, but you're a little bit hesitant because of the past, because of your past relationships, and not really wanting to let go. Oh my God, this is wild. So, okay. It may not even be not wanting to let go. It's this sunk cost fallacy. It's you've put so much time, effort, energy, money, life force into this past relationship, whatever past relationships you may be thinking about. And you're wondering if it's cost effective, for lack of a better word, to completely just cut ties with that, to leave it in the past, to allow it to die, to allow it to end. And these cards are basically like the Pile 2, the message I'm getting for you is that the reason you see the potential is because there's potential. Like your heart and your soul know it. It's your mind that's bringing up this sunk cost fallacy. It's your mind that's trapping you in these past memories. It's your mind, right? But you have control over your mind. And in order for this new potential to come into fruition, to go from potential to actualized energy, to actuality, you have to let go of the past. I mean, that looks different for everybody in different situations, but, you know, that's just what I'm getting off the top. You have to let the past stay in the past. And for some of you, there's even like fear of the past repeating itself because, you know, I don't know that when you started these other past connections, you know, you probably saw potential in them too. So it can be a little bit scary, but yeah. I mean, just look at this, like this card, the Lover's card in this deck. Like, you see that. She's having a blast, and he's just looking at her like, oh man, this could go somewhere. I could see this really ending up great. But, you know, the other meaning of the Lovers, it can be associated with choice. It's your choice, Pal 2. It is your choice. If you're going to allow these past experiences to keep you in this this energy of being trapped in your head, or you're going to take that leap of faith and follow your heart. So I'm going to read from the decks a little bit. Let's get the Lovers. Did not expect this. So for you, this full moon in Pisces could be about tapping into your emotions and getting out of your head. Because Pisces dives deep. Like Scorpio and Cancer can get deep too, but Pisces is the deepest of the three. And actually, Scorpio is associated with death and with rebirth. Scorpios are very good at going through transformations. I mean, you can look into that and expand upon it, but yeah, for the Lovers, the keywords are relationship, passion, commitment, harmony, values. That's this top part right there. Also, this could, you know, the Lovers card doesn't just have to do with romantic relationships. That's just the vibe I was getting, especially given like the Death card and potential. It could also be friendships, deep loving friendships or collaborations. It doesn't have to be just love. If that doesn't fit your circumstances, don't try to force it. Then we have, excuse me. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. Normally I would read through all of this, but my throat hurts a little bit, so I'm just gonna let you take a screenshot. And then we have memories. Oh, that's wild. So the memories card says, make some new memories. Meet life head on as a wealth of experiences awaits, helping memories to manifest. Oh, shut up. Okay. It says a loved one wishes to be remembered. So for some of you, it could be a best friend or a passed on loved one who, you know, love has many different levels and types, and maybe somebody who passed on wants to be remembered. I was just talking about my best friend who passed away today, and it's yeah, that's just kind of wild to me. Anyway, let's see. Can you see that? Is that clear? I hope that's clear. Maybe take more pictures too. Maybe that's like a side message. And it says to beware of who turns up in your dreams, because those could be messages. And a special celebration could be coming up soon. So there's also a message that, like, for some of you, you've already let go of the past. You've already accepted that endings are beginnings. And now you're moving on to see that potential actualize. Okay. That's what I have for you, pile number 2. Thank you for being here. I hope that was helpful. Yeah. I'll see you next week. Pile number 3, welcome. You, pile number 3, got the number 1919, the number of transformation. It says, it is asked that you take notice that you hold within your hands the power to change your life. Within this realization, you will feel your sense of purpose and your connection to new beginnings. And your affirmation is, I release what I no longer need to carry, and I open myself to the transformative energy of the divine. Nice. So 1919 also breaks down to 1010 or 2. Interesting. Or 0. You could have come from pile number 2. I did mention the number 0. Was it pile number 2? Actually, wait. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Right, I did. It was pile 2. Anyway, pile 3, we have transformation. And blessings. Oh, I like this. Oh, I like this for you, pile 3. Blessings. Ah. Okay, so pile number 3, you're being asked to take notice that either you have blessings that you're experiencing right now that you're not giving its proper, what's the word? Notice, its proper attention, or there will be blessings coming in for you soon. Once you release what you no longer need to carry, like your past or other people's baggage. Yeah, because you're moving on to a new beginning. Okay. Okay, pile number 3. What else? The 9 of Swords. Okay. Well, yeah, you've been through it. To say the least. Pile number 3, you've been through it. I mean, transformation rarely happens without going through it. Black hats could be significant for you. Okay. These upside down. Success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Interesting. I mean, this could go in a couple different ways. So let's just see. Give me a second here. Because I feel like pile 3, as part of your transformation, you're being asked to let go of, like I mentioned before, like the past, like let go of the past, let go of all the mental just drain that holding on to the past does to you. And yeah, that's what I got. So this says, when I live and act from a place of spiritual alignment, I can trust that everything is working out for me, even if I don't know when or how it will happen. I'm going to read from the book because I'm a little curious. I'm not really getting as much. Give me a second here. All right, pile 3. I feel like pile 3, part of the main part of your message for this upcoming Harvest Full Moon Eclipse in Pisces is to use this as a portal to release the past, to release what you don't have to carry anymore. You've transformed. You've done the work. You've done the work, pile 3, okay? You've done the work. I mean, you're not even at a 9. It's 10-10. It's 10-10. You've reached completion. You don't have to stress yourself so much in the mind. Because the sword suit is about the mind. It's about the thoughts. You don't have to be so on guard, like waiting for the next shoe to drop. You don't have to. Because you've done that work. Because you've learned that love is all there is. Love is what matters. And you've lived in that loving energy. That's why success came out. And because you live in that loving energy, you act from a loving place, now you're in spiritual alignment and you can trust that everything is working out for you, even if you don't know when or how. Just trust it, believe it. Because that's when blessings can really come into play, that's when we give the blessings the energetic space to manifest into our reality. When we have that faith, when we trust, when we believe wholeheartedly, when we're not waiting for the other shoe to drop, when these seemingly or possibly catastrophic things pop up in our existence, if we're able to trust and have faith that it will work out in your favor, and you can remain positive through that, that's when you allow the universe to act on your behalf, move things around, make it so that it does actually end up successfully for you. Because you are that powerful. We all are. The difference between the people who know they're powerful and the people who think they're powerful is the people who know they're powerful act from that place of faith and trust. The people who think they're powerful still have that doubt. And they allow that doubt to take the upper hand, to lead from doubt or the possibility that the shoe can drop. Okay. The 9 of Swords, let's see. Yeah, anguish, worry, despair, insomnia, nightmares. Can you see that? There we go. You gotta let go of that worry, pile 3. And listen, I live in this human existence as well. Like, I'm not as naive as I may seem. I understand worry. I've lived worry for quite a long time, but it is a process to get to that place of having that faith and that trust and standing strong and firm in that. It takes time. But you have to start somewhere. You have to take that leap of faith. That's why it's called a leap of faith. Like, that's the reasoning for the phrasing. It's the not knowing how, when, or if it'll happen, but having that faith, that belief. I am going to read blessings first, actually. For my pile number 3, my very powerful pile number 3. And I do also want to state this, just in case. When I say powerful, I mean powerful to, powerful over yourself. Not powerful as in, I want X, Y, or Z to happen to this person, that person, or the other. So I'm going to think it with all of my heart and soul into existence. No, 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 no. I do not suggest you do that. Because that is not okay. That goes against everything I believe in. So I do not advocate for that. I mean powerful as in you are a powerful manifester for your own life, for your own existence. You know, like not infringing on somebody else's sovereignty or, you know, free will. I would never. So blessings, we have prepare yourself to receive an abundance of blessings. The more you focus on your blessings, the more you'll attract. Remember to count your blessings. KKK, can you see that? I'll just go like that. Okay. Blessings. Count your blessings, pile 3. Because if you look hard enough, you can see blessings. Blessings don't have to be super out there and obvious. It could be getting to spend time in nature. It could be, you know, it can be, everybody's idea of a blessing can be different. They don't have to be super huge. And then we have success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. And then there we go. And just to go back to like what I was saying about power, like true power is not control, because that's what trying to force your will onto others is. That's control. That's not power. Power comes from the self, having power over yourself. That's part of the concept of as within, so without. When you have power over yourself, you have power over your physical reality. So, anyway, just my little thoughts. No, those are just my thoughts. Pile 3, I hope this was helpful, and, you know, count your blessings, because I'm sure you have many. If you really look at your daily life, if you really like take a moment to really think about, and not in a judgmental way of like, oh, I have all these material things that other people don't. I'm such a bad person for not being grateful. No, that's not what I'm talking about when I'm talking about counting your blessings. I'm talking about, like I said, like the fact that you can walk is a blessing. The fact that you can talk is a blessing. The fact that you can hear is a blessing. Sometimes you have to start out looking for that level of blessings, because your idea of a blessing could be a miracle to somebody else. Do you know what I'm saying? Okay, pile 3, I hope this was helpful for you. And yeah, I'll see you next week, hopefully. Take care.